Good afternoon, I'm Debbie, and we are keeping it simple today with Testa's Pantry. So we're going to do some grilled artichokes. Actually, they're not going to be grilled, they're going to be roasted because it's too cold to grill. I wish we could, but we cannot. This is one of Marissa's favorites. She loves grilled artichokes. So what I've done here is I have some minced garlic. Actually, it's not as minced as it should be, but it'll be fine. And some salt and pepper, and some of our Koroneiki extra virgin olive oil. This is the organic extra virgin, and it is absolutely wonderful with any kind of vegetables. So I'm going to brush this on my drained artichokes. Now these are canned. They're artichoke hearts. I've drained them, split them, and put them and dry them off a little bit too, because they're a little bit wet when they're canned, even if you drain them. And I put them on this baking sheet, and I'm going to roast them in my little oven for about, probably not more than 10 minutes until they get a little bit crispy. And we're going to do this to give them some flavor and to make them really good as an appetizer. So we'll give this a shot, and I think it's going to be wonderful. So anyways, like I said, Koroneiki organic on top of some garlic and some salt and pepper. And we're going to pop this into the oven, 400 degrees, and we'll let those get crispy. So it's a little over 400. Actually, it's on 425. So in the meantime, what we're going to do now is we're going to make a dipping sauce. So I'm going to keep out the Koroneiki organic. That's the one we're going to be using. And I'm going to smash some garlic. We're not going to actually mince it. We're just going to smash it and peel it, because we're going to put it in a chopper to make this little dressing that we have. So we'll take the peel off, and we have our little chopper over here, and I'm going to put the peeled garlic in the chopper and pray that it comes out smooth. It should. And we're going to do, along with that, we're going to use some creme fraiche. Now you can use sour cream if you don't have creme fraiche. It's completely up to you. But this is going to have lots and lots of herbs in it, so it'll be very flavorful. It's a take on Bobby Flay's Green Goddess dressing, which is really good for artichokes. Now, if you choose, okay, so here's about a quarter of a cup of creme fraiche. You can use sour cream instead. If you choose to use whole artichokes rather than canned, you just have to make sure that you boil them first. Depending upon the size, they'll take probably about 20 minutes, if not longer. So you have to make sure that the leaves peel away very easily. All right, so I have in here a couple cloves of garlic, quarter cup of creme fraiche. Now this is all parsley that I pulled in, fresh Italian parsley. I'm going to make sure that that stem is not on here. I'm going to pull that off. We don't need that. And the tiny stems are okay, but when they get too big, they're not great. I'm going to also put in a little bit. I didn't have any fresh tarragon, so I'm going to use a little bit of dried. Tarragon is a real cool herb. It has a little bit of an anise flavor, and it's wonderful with chicken in particular, but we like it with artichokes too. Now I have some chives that were in the freezer, so they're going to look a little bit mushy, but that's okay. Now I'm going to blend this up, and then I'm going to add our olive oil to it to get it emulsified. Oops, must have salt. So there's our salt. It's about to this much, about a teaspoon of salt. All right. So here we go. Now this is a little on the loud side, so bear with me. All right, here we go. Bear with me, it just came off the track. So that has started mixing. Now I am going to, see it's getting very green from the herbs and the garlic, but I'm going to put in the oil now. And this should emulsify it very nicely. I can't drizzle it in while it's running because of the nature of the mixer. So I am going to just pour it in and close the lid, and we'll blend it again. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. It's loud again. There. Take this out and see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. It's really creamy and it's thick and it's herbaceous. And we're going to put that in our little dish. And then we're going to check on the artichokes. They should be pretty much grilled. No, roasted. We're not grilling today, we're roasting. I wish it was warm enough to go outside and grill. It will be soon enough, though. The days have been passing very quickly. All right, so there is our beautiful dipping sauce for our artichokes, and it's yummy. Between the herbs and the garlic, it's going to be wonderful. And here are our roasted artichokes. I'm going to actually let these sit and get a little more crispy. They're not crispy enough. See, they're doing quite nicely though, but they're just not crispy enough. I want them to be golden brown on the top, and then they will be perfect for dipping for an appetizer. So enjoy, and thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.